Hello gorgeous, I am back today, and today we're talking about how you can hide your energy. So in my video that I posted a few days ago, we talked about cleansing our energy and having some sort of a spiritual hygiene routine, and I'm going to reference that video quite a bit in this video, so I'll post that in the description box and pin it to the first comment so that you can go and watch that in case you did miss it. So why do we want to hide our energy? There are, unfortunately, some people on this planet that is literally evil incarnated, and these people really love to feed off of the energies of others, and you can actually open up yourself to these lower entity beings posing as humans, incarnated as humans, when you are in low vibrations, when you're sick, when your immune system is compromised, autoimmune diseases. These kind of things can really attract more of that even more. But even if someone's in basic babe mode and you have that addiction to drama that you're not aware of, these people will target you and feed off of your energy as if you were like, they're parasites and you are just this delicious food for them. So there are some things that you can obviously do to protect yourself while you are doing your inner work. We all just can't wake up and have the highest vibration every day, and sometimes we're just going through things, and for a time being, through an illness or something, your energy can be down for a period, and so you really want to make sure that you are protecting your energy during those times especially, okay? So here's some of the things that have helped me along my journey, and I've shared these with my private clients over the years, and it has tremendously helped them as well. So I thought maybe you can resonate with some of these as well. Okay, so number one is, like I mentioned in the cleansing energy video, is that you want to grid your energy by asking for divine protection. And there's many ways you can do this. I like to just close my eyes and imagine a glow bubble in my energetic field, and you can learn more about that in that other video that I've linked. And imagine this golden creator substance filling up that field, and noticing the boundaries of that field and keeping what's meant to be outside outside and meant to be inside inside. You can also use religious prayers if you have a religion that you belong to. I don't subscribe to any religion. I'm a very spiritual person. I love all the religions, but I did grow up with an Islamic background when my parents were Muslim, and because of that, I still remember a lot of Arabic prayers that I was taught when I was learning the Quran in my childhood, and so I tend to go back to those prayers when I need extra protection. Sometimes I'll say my spiritual invocations, and sometimes I'll say those religious prayers that I learned in my childhood, and they just make me feel very just warm and protected and also connected to my ancestors. And sometimes I do both, honestly. Sometimes I'll have my husband say those religious prayers and blow it on me. In Islam, when they say, when an elder will say a prayer, they'll usually just blow it on you. So I have him do that for me. I'm like, can you just say the prayers and like blow it on me? And so we do that on our kids as well. So this just goes to show you that you can borrow things from all religions and all forms of spirituality. Spirituality at the end of the day is meant to serve you and enhance your human experience on this planet. So I borrow from all the religions that I've studied over the years, and I just like using the best of the best. Number two thing that you can do is, again, boundary up your glow bubble. And I like to do this in two ways. One, I'm noticing the edges of my field, and scientifically we now know that it extends out about an arm's length in all directions of time space. So think of that being your field or your bubble, and then again, like I said, filling that up with creator golden substance. But also I've noticed that when I tend to do that, it activates my solar plexus, and I kind of go into that like Wonder Woman, like that, like being in this space of like just divine feminine power, and just having that like energetic finger up and like F the world, like this is Mina effing Irfan, and this is my energy, and do not F with me. And you can do that just energetically feeling it. So I used to initially just do like the whole glow bubble thing, and I've taught you this in many of my courses, like the feminine energy mega training and so much stuff. I think I also taught it in Sacred Feminine Intensive. But over the years, when I would do this, there was also this savage part of me that would awaken internally, and I would just be like, yes, like F everyone, like, you know, I'm a strong being and I'm divinely protected, and just going into that like goddess energy. So that's been a really kind of nice addition to my spiritual practice. Number 3 is something that I am demonstrating today, okay? So yes, there was a purpose to this, you know, outfit. Let me go back and show you guys the whole thing. There was a purpose to it. So wear distracting clothing, okay? This is a big one. So if you've noticed, for those of you guys that are into human design, if you Google interviews of Ra, who was the original sort of prophet or downloader of the human design system, notice that he always has a t-shirt on with words on it, and he always has a baseball cap on. What is he doing? What is he doing? Okay, that was intentional, by the way. Ra was protecting and hiding his energy, basically. So I have had so many of my clients use these techniques, and I'll share an example with you of how you can help. So anything with a distracting print like I have on today, anything with words on it like I have on today, like notice that a lot of kind of like spiritual high priestess sort of teachers will have like these elaborate like headdresses, or just like really crazy jewelry is another great way to protect your energy. And so what it does is that it distracts people. It, instead of being really able to access my energy, you're so distracted by everything that's going on in my outfit today. I've got the bright green, I've got the pattern, I've got the words, I've got this crazy, I don't even know if it's making it in my video, this crazy headdress situation going on, right? So this is a really great technique to keep your energetic centers protected and keep people sort of like so distracted with what you have going on that they can't really see you and access your energy. And Ra was a master of this. I've had some of my clients have been through stuff. Like one of my clients had this really sort of ex in her past. I mean, this guy was pure evil, okay? You know the type of people, like I have shudders just thinking about the stuff that she's told me and the things that this guy has done to so many women, and not just my client. Whew, like a lot, like this is like evil incarnated in a human being, and just doing all of these kind of crazy things to women. And she had to go and face this guy in court. And she knew what he was going to do. She was very nervous about this. She knew that he was going to be just glaring at her when she would be, you know, in court with him. And so we were on a call, I think it was one night or 2 nights prior to the court date. And I told her, babe, this was like right around, like, and we were in the middle of like COVID era, or right coming out of it. I told her, wear a mask, wear a really crazy printed dress, and wear like something that is just so distracting, but obviously allowed in court, that he, even if he tries and he glares at you and he stares at you the entire time, he can only access so much of your energy. So she was able to use a lot of these techniques that I'm sharing with you today to kind of keep herself protected. And she was able to go in that situation, own her power, speak her truth, and hopefully, you know, bring this guy to justice. So just, I mean, this is an extreme situation that I'm sharing with you, but you can use this in everyday life. Like, I know I've had to go into situations where, you know, I've known that there were people in that party or whatever that were talking about me or spreading rumors or whatever, and I just walked in with my get up and my energy and boundaried up my power going on, and actually I threw them off balance because I walked in with so much power, right? Number 4 is wear makeup, okay? I know that we tend to think that if you're trying to hide and not attract a lot of attention, that you should not wear loud things, you shouldn't wear a lot of makeup, and you should just kind of blend in. But actually, the more bare you are, the more you are just glowing and you are shining through. And in some situations, that's just so delicious and so yummy, right? Like in a situation where you are with your divine partner, like you want to be able to bear it all sometimes and just show him everything. No distracting colors, no makeup. Like here is just me, open and raw and vulnerable. but that's not for everyone, right? That is not for everyone. So in a situation where, for example, I have a lot of really, really big influential people following me, influencers, authors, coaches doing amazing things on the planet, and they're in the public eye, right? In that situation, I say put on a little bit of extra makeup. Like I'm wearing really distracting makeup today just to kind of show you I've got my eyes done, I've got this bright lip color going on, I've got my cheeks going on. And because of that, you're only seeing a version of me. You're seeing the real me, raw, fully naked Mina is someone that my husband gets to access, my family gets to access, but you see, because I'm in the public eye, this slightly made up version. And of course I want my beloved soul aligned clients to be able to feel me, and that's what I do a lot of in-person events and intensives and things. But in the public eye, where you literally don't know who's watching you, I do tend to wear a lot more makeup than I would normally if I didn't have this YouTube channel, honestly, because I actually prefer how I look with a little bit of a bare-faced look. But for YouTube, I go extra and put on this sort of a makeup mask so that I'm not leaking so much of my energy, and it's a little bit of a divine protection, okay? The fifth one, I forgot my prop over there. I'll go grab it in a second, is something that we can borrow from the Eastern culture. So in the East, you know that we have, some religions and cultures with head scarves. In fact, a lot of times you see the statue of Mary, Mother Mary, and she's got a headscarf on, doesn't she? Or in Pakistan, in the country that my parents are from, my ancestors, they often notice that they'll be wearing a scarf like this, or they might have a scarf on like this. So what they're doing is they're adding an extra layer between you and the outside world. And this actually goes into number 6 as well, and that is to wear black. Black has been known for ancient, many ages to ward off the evil eye, to keep a negative energy away from you. A lot of our stones and crystals that protect your energy are often black. I like to have a little, either a necklace or a bracelet or something, black eyeliner, something black on you will also protect your energy and sort of hide it. Wearing black clothing, like we all have days where we kind of like are not feeling our best and maybe we want to hide a little bit, and you tend to go for black on those days. It's just kind of like natural intuition, isn't it? So, if this is actually, it covers a lot of bases. It's black. Okay, well, one side of it is black. It's really distractingly printed, okay? And it adds a layer. So if I had this on, notice that all of a sudden I'm a little bit more removed from you, right? I have so much going on that you're so distracted by, like, whoa, like imagine if I also had like crazy like lime green or neon, like you'll be like, oh my God, Mina is not easy on the eye right now, right? But not being easy on the eyes is sometimes what you actually need, because you don't want people just kind of like staring at you, right? Or accessing your energy. So number 7 is to cleanse your energy and do cord cutting when you do encounter those situations. Like in the situation that I mentioned with my client, where she literally had to go to court and face this demon in a human form. I did have her do all of these techniques, but then I also had her do cord cutting, releasing rituals, exercises afterwards. And I shared some of this in my Protect Your Energy video, which I will link below. If you have access to my courses, in many of my courses like Intoxicate, Hypnotic Sex. Oh my God, by the way, I should mention that Hypnotic Sex is currently on a flash sale for this weekend. By the time this video goes live, I think you're only gonna have 24 hours left of that sale, but you get $334 off of that course, and I will link it in the description box. If you already own Intoxicate, there is an extra code inside to upgrade to Hypnotic. So you are going to get this course for a ridiculously low price. And both of these, the Intoxicate and Hypnotic Sex, has a cord cutting exercise in it. So do some kind of a practice. You can use Palo Santo, prayer, sound, smoke, sunlight, invocations, meditation, And even just taking a bath and letting the negative energy sort of like flow, or not a bath, I'm sorry, a shower. When you take a bath, those are really relaxing and amazing, and I love my divine feminine manifestation rituals with water. But when you're trying to cleanse your energy, you don't want to take a bath, you want to take a shower, because a bath, whatever you're cleansing, it remains in the bath with you. But when you're taking a shower, it gets to get washed away. So there is a bonus 8th one there for you, is to cleanse and kind of wash away whatever you encountered. And with that, I will say stay divinely protected. And I also have 3 announcements for my students. Number 1 is that finally we have an app. So Thinkific, you know that they are our partners with our courses. They're the platform that I use to host all of my entire university is hosted on Thinkific. Well, they just released an app, okay? And it is wonderful. The feedback has been so amazing. So if you go to the app store on your iPhone or Android or whatever you use, and you download the Thinkific app, I also posted a picture thanks to one of our team members on Instagram and on my community page on YouTube showing you what that looks like. So download the Thinkific app, and then in the Thinkific app, search for Universe Guru, and then my school will pop up. Log in as usual, and then you can access all of your courses, your communities, your progress, all of that stuff in the app. And the feedback so far has been that students are saying that it's so much easier to be on the go and be able to listen to the content. The other announcement I already made, the Hypnotic Sex course is on a flash sale. And the third announcement is my brilliantly beautiful high-end divinity course, Sajda, which means bowing to the divine, is starting live on Monday, May 22nd, 2023. If you're watching this video a year, 2 year, 10 years later, don't worry, you can still buy the course and it's digital. But for those of you guys watching this in real time and you would like to be live with me, then now is the time to sign up. I will link that in the description box. Also, we do have extended payment plans with, it's unfortunately at the time it's only available for US citizens, but my team is working on it. Thinkific is working on it. And so you can use Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, all sorts of things, and that's available at checkout for you. I love you, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.